Have shown up and made this community the absolute best in all of gaming.
And in this episode, we're recognizing all of you that put in the work and rose above the rest in NBA 2K25.
We'll be giving away 10 2K TV awards this week, including the top play of the year, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And winners will receive not only
and a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now a look at Vancouver's starting lineup. And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Vancouver with the ball. And here's Jackson. Defended by Jackson. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson, and they call an illegal screen here.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
To the left side wing. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Adams. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the bucket is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Nice D from Thompson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Tyson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Jackson. From downtown, another 3 for Vancouver.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Adams covering. A shot from the mid-range. Oh, Adams with the block. The 15-footer off the window. It's good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Which lotus section wants a t-shirt?
look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
On defense, the visiting team. 10-point lead. Here's Tyson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Tyson. From the arc. On target from range. Tyson's got 7 points in the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
No coverage that time.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Out to the wing. Thompson outside. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. 11 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
That one falls.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Slay. Vancouver with a rebound.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And they're on the break. Here's Thompson. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Jackson outside. Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Thompson, that's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Tyson. Sends it home from three-point land. Tyson's got 12 points in the game.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Vancouver.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Adams covering. Inside. Here's Tyson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. He's got 14.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. 8-point game. Ooh, poked away. To the paint. Here's Tyson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Adams. Last game out, 36 points for him. And he makes it.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Vancouver foul call. Thompson. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Vancouver.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
From outside the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
The shot by Tyson, no good. Vancouver leading by 9. Jackson, the pass to Thomas. Adams with the ball. 7 points in the game. Drains the triple.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 10 points for him.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. Pass to Mix. And there's the lob. And they pick up 2.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was. It's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow him out there.
Now Jackson. Pass to Adams. Now Thomas. Another 3 for Vancouver.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Tyson. Three-pointer. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Tyson's got 19 points.
What an exceptional start for him. Draining 8 of his last 9 shots.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Thomas.
2 minutes.
Slay. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board. They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
And he's going for the oop here. Up top, Jackson. 10 points for him. And here's Adams from the arc. Another 3 for Vancouver.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Jackson. Nix passes to Jackson. Pulls up, high post. Drained it for 2 points. Jackson's got 12 points.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Here's Tyson. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The quick look, no good that time. Vancouver leading by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
From deep. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. And so it's Vancouver up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, what stands out to you guys from Vancouver in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And Vancouver looking at who they've got. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 6 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Now here's Adams. At 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Tyson. From deep three-point range. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Down low. Here's Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team
When the
foul.
money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And the first one at the line is good. Adams drops them both. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Tyson, looking to win the run. Oh, and Jackson with the block. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc, and then some. 21 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson. The three is up. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
The three is up. Another 3 for Vancouver.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Tyson. Counted from distance. Tyson's got 27 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
There seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Jackson. Hits the trifecta. Jackson's got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the shot goes in.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Count it. 27 points for him.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From the high post, count the basket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Another 3 for Vancouver.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Here's Tyson.
Get up to throw down. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. The shot. Releases from the wing and drills it.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson. The shot by Tyson, no good.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Wide open look. And he knocks the jumper down.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Jackson can't get it to go.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Slay. Thomas with the defensive effort.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Vancouver shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Jackson taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
There's the triple. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 34.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
To the inside. Banked it in off the glass.
And they really managed to dominate inside.
Jackson.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Hoyas. Pass to Tyson. Unloads. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 8 points. Vancouver leading by 21. Now here's Adams. Back to Jackson. To the middle. That's good from Adams on the assist from Jackson. He's got 16.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Adams has got 8 here in this quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Jackson outside. Pass to Tyson. Let's go with a 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Back to Jackson. Another 3 for Vancouver.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And here's a look at what's coming up for Vancouver on Friday.
And you know, for that matchup with San Diego, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And he drops it first. Vancouver making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both shots. Vancouver leading by 23. Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Here's Mix. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And there it is for him. Give him 8 points now.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Jackson, the pass to Mix. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Oh, Adams with the block. A deep 3. His first miss, making him 7 for 8.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Here's Jackson. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Well, hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
To the inside, Slay. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? To the paint. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Slay, defended by Thompson. Slay. It's good. He's got 12.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Jackson surveying the D. And the dunk by Jackson.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. For 3. Knocks down the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Takes the 3. Another 3 for Vancouver.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Defended by Jackson. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Thompson outside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Jackson outside. Jacks up a 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shot's good by Mix. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so it's Vancouver already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Looking at Vancouver, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They need to give more energy and effort on the court. Rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably is they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Jackson. Pulls it from the top of the key. That's good on the jumper. Jackson's got 12. Jackson's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. And for Vancouver. And the dunk by Jackson.
Sliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson. To the wing, right side. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Jackson.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Ooh, the pump fake kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And he drains the quick shot. Jackson's got 32 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
No luck on that one.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Pass to Adams. Another 3 for Vancouver.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson. From deep. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. When folks talk about Herder, you hear a lot about his movement, Brent.
Well, one thing you have to be in this league as a great shooter is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Herder, an elite skill working without the ball.
Now here's Jackson. 32 points in the game for him. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jackson on the wing. Another 3 for Vancouver.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the 3-ball is nowadays in our game.
Down low. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Powered it home.
Not fair at all. Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Good. 25 points in the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Adams covering. Pass to Tyson. He buries it from 3. Tyson's got 39.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Takes a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Slay, defended by Thompson. Out left to the wing. Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Pass to Thompson. Another 3 for Vancouver.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Slay, defended by Thompson. Here's Tyson. The rebound by Jackson.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Inside. Slay. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Adams, shot's good. Shooting has been incredible. 72%. Adams covering. And the 3 off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jackson. He's got 38. And that one's good. 27 points for him.
And he's got a hot hand. And the D looks simply helpless.
Tyson with the bucket.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Tyson. Right through the D for the layup. Tyson's got 46.
That is how you score on a bigger defender. Instead of fading away, go right at the body.
The 3 from Thompson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 49 in the game.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Hoya's foul.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Adams. Both shots good from the stripe. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. He's got 17. Vancouver with the ball. Nix passes to Thompson. Shoots from the baseline. Good. He hits the jumper.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Knocks down the long J.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Adams. Now Thompson. 6 to shoot. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got 24.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
From deep three-point land. Vancouver with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
So it's the home team now. Slay.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And no good. Here's Vancouver from behind the arc. And Thompson gets the three. Thompson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
That one goes. Count it.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Nix passes to Adams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Adams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9. Pass to Mix. Three-pointer. Another three for Vancouver.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Slay. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Puts up a deep three.
Adams. Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Buries it from three. Give him 8 points now.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
On target from about 13 feet.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Your Hoyas, 141.
And so it's Vancouver with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And for Vancouver, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Vancouver.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Fourth three, pure from three-point range.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Swift. Pass to Mix. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. Count it. Good. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the left wing. Fires in the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Mix. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Thompson scanning the floor. 19-footer. Count that one. Thompson's got 35.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Throws it up high, and there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Swift. And here's Jordan. Launches it. Another 3 for Vancouver.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
The 3 sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive, B.A. in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number one attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
First free throw is good. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's Quinn. And he double clutches and throws it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's the three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Slay. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 19 points in the game.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Quinn. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
To the inside. Tipped. Thomas with a steal. Here's Quinn. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
Thomas defends to the right side. Shot clock at 5. Hits the three-pointer. Here's Swift. Thomas outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Adams checked in for Vancouver. Jackson comes in for Jordan. Adams covering. Fires high post. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Thomas passes to Swift. Here's Jackson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Jackson's got 40 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Adams. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Adams has got 12 points here in the second half. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Here's Swift. Pass to Adams. Another three for Vancouver.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Swift. With the drive. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Defended by Jackson. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Adams, shot's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the middle. Here's Thomas. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, BA.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Another three for Vancouver. Shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. That one drops for.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Swift. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now here's Thomas. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. Thomas has gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. "41 seconds left in the fourth. Count it.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Down low. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Swift. So Vancouver takes the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. You got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.